Hello and welcome to EDU TV podcast, where we bring you inspiring stories of leaders, innovators, and change makers who are transforming our world. I am Pranav Thakurta, and today we have with us someone who truly embodies with the spirit of sustainable entrepreneurship and social impact. Our guest is Mr. Bhandari, the famous Mr. Shriyans Bhandari, is the founder and CEO of Greensole, a remarkable social enterprise that turns discarded shoes into hope for thousands. What started as a college project has grown into a powerful movement combining environmental responsibility with social good by recycling and refurbishing shoes. Greensole not only reduces waste but also provides footwear to underprivileged children across India. Trans represents a new generation of entrepreneurs who believe that business can and must create positive change. His journey is a testament of innovation, persistence, and the power driven leadership. Shreyans, it's a pleasure to have you with us today. Welcome to Edu TV Conversation.
Thank you, sir. I think wonderful being here. Thank you for the introduction.
Thank you so much, sir. Sir, I would like to, my first question will be definitely, how did the idea of Green Soul first come to you?
So, Greensole is basically both a social initiative and a commercial enterprise. But whatever we are doing, it's in the field of sustainability. So, Greensole was started by me a decade back. I started when I was just 19 years old, out of
Oh,
in second year of college. And I had written books, two books by then, and I was also studying at college. And I had free time in my second half of the day. So I was thinking what I should do next. That's where I met Ramesh, who's the co-founder at Greensole, and both of us are athletes. So we used to run marathons together. Then while running, I saw Ramesh. He was trying to repair his pair of shoes, like an expensive shoe which he didn't want to throw off. So he was trying to repair it. So that stuck with me, and we were friends anyway. So I discussed with him, that what are you trying to do, and in college there was an opportunity where we had to apply with our unique ideas for as innovators. So that's when I approached Ramesh that okay, this repair of shoes, what can be done about it? I researched online and I found that millions of shoes are going to landfills, but billions of people don't have a pair of footwear.
exactly.
So there was a clear disconnect. That's where I met Ramesh and we started Greensole. And in that competition, which was at EDI Ahmedabad, we were selected as top 30 innovators of India. Within just by getting the idea, we were in top 30.
Wow.
Thought this is something valuable and let's start working on it. Then we got 3 lakh grant money from IIT Bombay.
Okay.
3 lakh 50,000, I think 7,000 people had applied to IIT Bombay and we got through with winners.
Hey,
So that was another, I think 3 lakh was a decent amount 10, 15 years back. So after that, we borrowed some money from our family, started prototyping, and then rest is history.
wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And Mr. Shreyans, he did schooling from the prestigious Mayo College. And if I'm not mistaken, Mr. Shreyans, your dad showed me 7, 8 years back, you're a wildlife photographer also.
Yes, sir, I wear multiple hats.
Yes, right. That's good. That's
I have
wonderful.
written among the two books which I mentioned. One was on wildlife photography, which was my hobby in class. Another book is on my entrepreneurship journey of Green Soul, known as Lessons of Curious Soul. I also run a girls' boarding school, which is in top five now in Udaipur. That is basically a family business, and then I manage Green Soul, apart from few more initiatives.
Wonderful, wonderful. My next question will be turning waste into opportunity is a powerful idea. What were some of the biggest challenges you faced in the early days?
So it's not 10 years back, no one was talking about sustainability. Today, at least 3 on 10 people are talking about it. It's still not that mainstream as it should be. And back then, our only idea was how to use the old shoes. And that motivated us to think about sustainability, to think about social cause. And we got a community of cobblers, but we had to convince them that you can engage in recycling. They were like, we work only on new material. Why should we touch something old? So we had to paint and make the shoes new and try and collaborate with them. Today we upcycle 2 lakh footwear,
My goodness.
2 lakh per year, and we are scaling up very fast. It can go to a million pairs every year. So now people know about sustainability. They talk about us. We have a lot of schools, companies like Adidas, Amazon, Mintra, who are partners with us,
Wow.
Tata, and we've developed a lot of collaborations over time. And it has turned out to be a successful social enterprise, as well as we are venturing into some sustainable materials, which are alternates for leather and synthetic materials out of shoe waste, coffee, and so on.
Wonderful, wonderful. I think you are an inspiration for us to you and your co-founder. Mr. Shreyan, for students who are watching us, as you must have some idea, we are watched by roughly all the students, parents, principals, teachers across India, Middle East, North Africa, Southeast Asia, Europe. So, what is your, like many of these students aspire to become entrepreneurs. I wanted your advice for them if they want to build a purpose driven startup.
So, India and all countries actually need entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs create employment, they work on problems which are tough to solve. So, I think entrepreneurs are the need of the hour, especially women entrepreneurs. We run a girls' school, so I can talk about that. We have a lot of innovators, and I think every second a new startup is being registered, and there is DPIIT where you can register as a startup. There are forums where you can present the idea. Seed funding was tough last year, but now I think it's easy to get the seed funding once you have a product and a working prototype. You also get funding from the government to get started. So I think whatever idea you have, I think if you can commit 3, 4, 5 years to it, and especially in the purpose-driven field, I think plastic opportunity is a big gap, and I think there are a lot of opportunities. Whether it is working on something plant-based, we have picked something very specific, which is shoe and apparel recycling. But you can pick anything of your interest. There are so many problems to solve. And I think the main thing required is commitment, and you need a very solid plan. Not 100% foolproof plan. There will be changes, but a good plan that we will perfect the product. We will. This is how systematically we'll approach the problem. So if you're systematic about it, if you're able to spend a few years, I think success is not very difficult.
Wow. And I would like to ask you a few more questions with one word answers. One word that defines entrepreneurship.
Consistency.
Wonderful. Very nicely said. A book that inspired you.
0 to 1.
Okay, good. And now, in one sentence, I would like to have a sentence sustainability in one sentence, sir.
So sustainability is beyond 3 R's, which is reduce, reuse, recycle, and we have to make sustainability a part of our daily life from morning to evening. What are the choices we are making?
Wonderful, wonderful. One habit that keeps you productive.
I've removed laziness from my life. I've
Wonderful,
worked so hard over last 10 years that laziness is not a part of my dictionary, whether it is 3 p.m. or 6 a.m. or 4 a.m.
wonderful.
Or it's a Sunday or a Saturday or Monday. I'm whatever is required, I'm able to get it done.
You have inspired me also. I must be double of your age. Thank you, Shreyan, for sharing your incredible journey with us. Greensole is not just recycling shoes, it's recycling hope, dignity, and opportunity. To our viewers, remember, innovation does not always begin in boardrooms. Sometimes it begins with a simple idea, the courage to action it. I still remember one like interview of Mr. Anil Kapoor, the famous Bollywood actor. Used to me and my brother used to go to play football at different time. When people asked why, he said we had only one pair of shoe at home. So once he
Mhm.
used to come back, then I used to wear that shoes as and go. So thank you so much, Mr. Shreyan. Thanks for your time also. I'm sure this will be an inspiration for many students, youngsters across the world. Thank you, sir.
We usually get inspired by success, how we see people successful, but behind every success, there's a decade or 15, 20 years of hard work. Even if you see suddenly, someone is successful, they worked hard towards it. No one is placed at where they are without hard work.
Exactly. And you have removed laziness from your life. It is really inspiration for me also. I'm sure it is an inspiration for all the youngsters nowadays. Thank you so much, Mr. Shreyans. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.